नमस्ते आदाब सत श्री अकाल दिस इज सीएस संकल्प खानसिया एंड के सिनारियोस के साथ आई एम बैक क्वेश्चन नंबर 3 and 4. Today's questions are very simple. Let me tell you, yes, very simple and straightforward questions will be done quickly and smoothly without much burden on our head. So let's enjoy these questions. And also, what I have done is at the end of the first question, which is question number 3. So as soon as question number 3 is done, I have given you a homework. Yes, that's right. So as soon as question number 3 is done, there is a small homework waiting for you. Please do that homework and revert back to me. Okay? So without fail, do that. See, it is for your benefit only. I am not going to benefit in any ways by doing that. So I am expecting a quick reply soon from each one of you. And let's start with this session. Okay then, so here it is. Shakti Automobiles Limited. A very nice question. Now here what will happen is every department will come and complain to you. You are the chartered accountant, management accountant of the company. And whatever you have learned in my lectures, give them on their face. The VP manufacturing will come to you. The vice president of marketing will come to you. The vice president of product pricing will come to you. The CEO of the company will come to you. Purchase manager, production manager, whosoever comes them, give them on their face, give them with all the concepts that we have learned so far. This is what this question is all about. Are you ready to learn? Then what are we waiting to? Let's get started. Again, I'm telling you. So this is a question where things will start smoothly, but slowly and steadily they will start. It will be like you've seen Hindi movies or serials. Whenever there is a marriage, so Saas and Bahu is there. So initially things are very smooth. Saas Bahu are like the best friends. But then Jagda. Saas will say this, Bahu will say this. This is what is happening here. The start is smooth and then everybody will start complaining. But don't worry. When I am here, why do fear? Is what we will say to the company. Because we have all the tools of cost management techniques, of management accounting to ensure that they will all be happy with us. Samjigudu, let's start on that note. Shakti Automobiles Limited, SAL, is a leading. Just a moment. Yes, is a leading battery-based e-rickshaw manufacturing firm. Very nice. See now, the whole world is moving towards EV. Do you understand what is EV? EV means electric vehicles. A lot of companies are now venturing into electric vehicles. Government is giving them a lot of subsidy for them to enter into the concept of electric vehicles. Tata Nexon EV has started. If you ever watch a number plate, all of us have seen the number plate. Black and white is usual color. If it is a taxi, then it will be yellow. But if it is a EV, which is electric vehicle, the number plate will be green. Observe it next time. So Shakti Automobiles Limited is a leading battery-based e-rickshaw manufacturing firm under the brand Shah Savari in 3 models: Super, Star and Speed. SAL started this business around 5 years back and it was only manufacturer of such e-rickshaw. So 5 years back, yes, you can call him the first mover. See, there are 2 kind of movers. One is called as a first mover, other is called as the fast mover. So Meru, do you know Meru? Meru is the first mover, but Ola is a fast mover. So SAL was the first mover. SAL manufactures all assembly components themselves, irrespective of the fact that these components can be acquired from market at a cheaper rate. First issue. When you can now this person doesn't know make or buy analysis or what. When you know that you can purchase the components from outside, why are you unnecessarily using your brains making a costlier product? In which case, things are so cost effective nowadays. Why are you doing this? So the first issue is you could have used a make or buy technique, and I think based on what they have written here, it would have been much better to buy rather than to make. So issue number one, let's highlight every issue with a new color. So issue number one, irrespective of the fact that these components can be acquired from market at a cheaper rate. See, this is what nowadays companies do. Companies like Apple, any automobile company, they don't make all of the things on their own. They will take say tires from a Seat or a MRF. They will take a gear from some Bharat Auto Gears. They will take a steering from some other company, and then they will assemble it, right? So they are branding, but assembling can be done other than at their manufacturing site, because otherwise it would be very costly for them. Second case, Apple, such a big brand, world's biggest brand in mobile manufacturing. It also does not have all the things manufactured at its own place. What it does? Again, outsourcing. Samjh gadu? Okay. Major components of total cost in manufacturing of such e-rickshaw is variable in nature. Okay, so very good. So now, if majority of your costs are variable in nature, then you don't have a major fixed cost, so that everything you have to make on your own, that because your fixed cost any which case is incurred. That is not the scenario. Are you understanding my point? That is. Okay, so major component of total costs manufacturing of such e-rickshaw is variable in nature. Good. Company was performing well, earning reasonable. See, I told you, when it starts, it's all good. Be it anything. Company was performing well, earning reasonable, and enjoyed large market share till up to 2 years ago, majorly due to first mover advantage. I told you that this company has a first mover advantage, and as a result of which, what happens is that they are able to command a demanding position. But now when they have a first mover advantage, your competitors will start looking at you. They will also enter the market. As soon as competition ends, and if you are not able to bring up your quality, then in that case you will be left behind in the market structure. And this is what happened with SAL. But due to increasing competition as new entrant coming into the market and rough macroeconomic conditions, market share starts shrinking. Oh gosh. Resultantly, profits start declining. If no major steps taken, the company may turn into red in years to come. Now, this is a cause of concern. The company may turn into red, which means it may have a loss. It may start incurring losses. Gosh. Okay. Mr. Pillai, the CEO, attended some workshop last week where he learned about the lean management. Acha, acha. He attended my workshop only. Mr. Pillai had come. The CEO of the company attended SK workshop last week where he learned about the lean management techniques of cost management. Correct. He asked Mr. Reddy, Chief Management Accountant, to report on underlying reasons behind the current performance with available set of possible solution. Mr. Reddy immediately convened a meeting of top ranked officers, which is chaired by CEO Mr. Pillai at the meeting. Let's see what is discussed at the meeting. See now, because we've made it a story, because we know the story, things are becoming so smooth. We know that SAL is a company, the first mover into e-rickshaw, correct? And for the first 2-3 years, it commanded a healthy position. But last 1 to 2 years, things are deteriorating in terms of profits or market share. And therefore, overall, we feel that if this thing continues, we may end up into a loss. We don't want that, and therefore we are convening a meeting of all top heads, head of management, so that we can discuss about other stuffs. Mr. Swami, VP Marketing, mentioned that it is difficult to maintain same level of sales in the upcoming years because price of Shah Sawari is much higher than the price offered by all the competitors in market. Quality and features of other are also similar. Now the point is that Mr. Marketing VP feels that price, we cannot play on price, sir. Whatever price we are charging, others are charging probably lower with same quality. See, we may argue that we are charging high because we are giving high quality. But Mr. Marketing VP say, sir, same quality others are also giving and still they are selling at a lower price, sir. Okay, can I say this is another issue? Let's highlight this. Are we understanding, guys? Are we understanding the story that is going on? So Mr. VP Marketing mentioned that it is difficult to maintain same level of sales. Why? Because in upcoming years, price of Shah Sawari, which is our product, is much higher than the price offered by all the competitors in the market. Quality and features of others are similar. So Shah Sawari's price is much higher than the price offered by the competitors in the market. Issue number 2. Issue number 2. Okay, continuing. Mr. Datta. See, there is a meeting going on. So in a meeting, every head of department will speak for his own department. Now comes the turn of Mr. Datta. Mr. Datta, customer relationship officer, keman ache, bhalo ache, also supported Mr. Swami and said that popularity of their product is declining. He quoted that he receives a lot of complaints from buyers in emails. Issue number 3. Mr. Datta receives a lot of complaints from buyers in emails and telecalls due to manufacturing defects which arise in product within a month period of purchase, and frequency of such calls and emails have increased. So frequency of what? Frequency of issues. Frequency of negative emails has increased. He also mentioned that in some cases, customer reported that assembled part did not belong to model they purchased, and some customers say assembly is not as per specification provided. Gosh, this is getting on my head now. See, we provide them 3 types of scooters, of e-rickshaws. One is super, other is star, and then is speed. Probably a customer ordered for super and he got speed, or he ordered for speed and he got star. Possible. So issue number 4. I think I'll get short of colors now. So many issues are there. Okay, so what is the issue number 4? Mentioned that in some cases customer reported that assembled part did not belong to model they purchased, and some customers say assembly is not as per specification provided. Okay, no problems. Continue. Mr. Sodhi. Oh, Sanu Kigal kara. Dasa seagull eagle kara Sanu. Mr. Sodhi, head workshop and repairs, agrees that repair issues in case of recently sold vehicles have increased. Gosh. Kigal hai. Repair issues in case of recently sold vehicles have been increased. Gosh, Mr. Murthy, VP Production and Operations, who recently joined SL, replied, firstly, large percentage of workers are unskilled. So if that is an issue, definitely it is an issue. Now I am done with all the colors that I had. I'll need some more colors. How do I get them? Oh gosh. Chalo, theek hai. I'll create a new palette for you guys. Okay. So, Mr. VP Production and Operations, who recently joined the SL, replied, firstly, large percentage So I'm not getting any more colors, guys. Yeah, large percentage of workers are unskilled. Secondly, due to large amount and categories of raw materials dumped by store at production flow that's too well prior to the need. This is another issue that we are facing. Righty? Are you understanding, guys? We are facing a tough time, guys. We are facing a tough time. So now what has happened is that just a moment. Yeah. Secondly, due to large amount of categories of raw materials dumped. Okay. Okay. These two reasons cause workers to differentiate among parts which appear similar. So what happens is everything is dumped on the production floor. As a result of which, what happens is a laborer who is not that skilled. They've said that. In the first point, they've said that we don't have enough skilled workers. The worker is not able to differentiate which part is to be used for what. Probably they may be interchangeable. Right? Okay. So we will say here that is another issue. These two reasons cause workers to differentiate among parts which appear similar. He also mentioned entire business process, especially production process, is quite old and contains certain activities which are purely unnecessary. Another issue. So he says that there are certain things which are absolutely not necessary at all, but still they are there. He also highlighted the importance of Industry 4.0. What is Industry 4.0? It is the information technology oriented industry, and gave stress on BPR or business re-engineering through artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. My goodness. Okay, continuing. So secondly, due to large amount and categories of raw materials dumped by store at production floor, that too well prior to the need. Then one more issue was there. What was that? Yeah, he mentioned that entire business process is quite old. He also highlighted the importance of Industry 4.0, which is information technology industry, and gave stress on business re-engineering through artificial intelligence, machine learning, etc. Mr. Naidu, VP Purchases, immediately responded about economies of discount. Okay. One more. So Mr. VP immediately responded about economies of discount involved behind purchase of large quantity, and mentioned buying too less may lead to stock out situation. So many issues we are facing. Some we may combine and give an answer. Some we may have to think additionally. But finally, only a person who knows all the chapters of strategic cost management and performance evaluation will be able to answer these things. Gotcha. So if the examiner wants to test you for all the concepts, this is what the question it will ask. Required. You were presented as at meetings as deputy to Mr. Reddy. Post meeting, you came back to your desk and start working. Mr. Reddy called you to his cabin. On reaching to his cabin, he asked you to prepare draft of report. Advice seek by ICO and meet him with copy of draft after half an hour from now. Oh gosh. So this is how the whole scenario looks like. I hope we are absolutely clear with the required part. So now we have to advise them to the CEO that how all of these issues which have cropped up will be resolved. So probably 1, 2 color, 3 color, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, around 6 to 7 issues are here which have to be sorted out. My suggestion, please go through the question and then start thinking what will you use where. Obviously, then I will come up with my solution. But my suggestion is first you try and then together we will solve. Start everybody. Start thinking. Start reading. Come on. Giving you all just maximum of 1 or 2 minutes. Maximum. Okay, so now all of us are clear that what we have to do is pick up the issue. We have to pick up the issue and give a solution. So issue number 1, what is the issue number 1 that all of us can see? Can I say the issue number 1? What I'll do is I'll just roughly quickly write down the issues and then we'll discuss the solution. So first issue number 1. Okay, what is the name of this question? SAL, Shakti Automobiles Limited. Okay, first issue is components can be acquired from market at a cheaper rate. So can I say we should do a make or buy analysis, and if components can be bought at a cheaper rate, we should buy them so that our costs can be controlled, as any which case majority of costs are variable in nature. So we will say that first issue is components available at cheaper rate. Components available at cheaper rate. Okay, what is the solution, chartered accountants? What is the solution? Right? Correct. Can I say we will do a make or buy analysis? We will do a make or buy analysis. Correct. Then since majority of costs are variable in nature, majority of costs are variable in nature, it means that they are controllable, meaning that they are controllable. Correct. So we should use that analysis. Okay, second point. What is the second point that we have? Second point is price of Shah Sawari is much higher than the price offered by the competitors. So can I say what we will do is, so pricing issues, we will say next point is pricing issues. So for this what we will do is this. See, now find out competitors price first. Find out competitors price. See, this is practically what I will do. Actually, this is practically what I will do. Find out competitor's price. From this competitor's price, we will come to know what is his selling market price or selling price. Correct? Let this be our target selling price. Let this be our target selling price. So we will find out a revised selling price, correct, based on market conditions, because who is competitor is nothing but our market condition person. So based on market conditions, correct, we will get a new price. So based on market conditions, we will get a revised selling price. From that revised selling price, we will reduce our profit margin, whatever profit margin that we earn, and what we are left with will be our target cost. So now, using this reverse methodology, we will reach to our target cost and ensure that our production of e-rickshaw, which is Shah Sawari, we will ensure that we will try to reach the pricing in such a way that our target cost is achieved. Samjigudu, are we clear, everybody? So this is what we will do. Target costing is the methodology that we will use in order for proper pricing, because pricing, I feel now, is market determined. So in such situations where pricing is market determined, it is not in our control, but at least cost is on our control. So use the concept of target cost and bingo, here we are. Gotcha? Okay. So that is our issue number 2, which can be resolved using target costing. Then Mr. Datta is receiving a lot of complaints from buyers in emails regarding manufacturing defects, and also customer related components are not being assembled in a proper manner. So that is our third issue, that customer related complaints have increased. Now a customer, when does he complain? Majorly a customer will complain when he has issue with quality. Plus the customer has said that assembling is not being done in a proper manner. So assembling not done properly. So improper assembling is what we will write here. Improper assembling. So because of this issue, what issue? Quality plus improper assembling, we are facing negativity from our customers. So how do you remove this negativity will be the question. So what we will do is we will use the concept of TQM plus Six Sigma. Through Six Sigma, we will ensure that there is zero error in any of our assembling. So we can use the concept of DMAC, because DMAC is for those businesses which are already on. We can use the system of DMAC: define, measure, analyze, improve, control. At the same time, we can use the concept of TQM, total quality management. So we will focus on total quality management. What is total? Total means every person in the organization has to be involved in the focus of giving best quality. Everybody, from the peon to the director of the company, total. Also, your product can be at any stage, be it at a growth stage, maturity stage, introduction stage. You have to ensure quality is the best. So that is what total stands for. Quality means give the customers more than what he expects. And management is ensuring that all of the things are combined in a proper manner and given to the customer. So then, if TQM and Six Sigma is implemented properly, then I don't see any issue in managing stuffs. Correct? Issue number 4. Repair issues have increased in case of recently vehicles. So can I say this? TQM and Six Sigma will take care of that. Repair issues will also be taken care, especially by Six Sigma, because Six Sigma focuses on what? focuses on zero defect. So we will not have any defect. So no repair issues whatsoever. Continuing. Then they have said that large percentage of workers are unskilled. So in case the workers are unskilled, train them and make them skilled workers. What will we do? Train them and make them skilled workers. It is very important for us to train the employees, right? See, having a good employee obviously is a big advantage, but in case you are not having skilled level of employees, give them training. Now, how training can be done? See, you can use the concept of Kaizen here. Why? I'll tell you. See here. So fourth issue is unskilled workers. Now, what we can do is we can give them we can arrange a training program for them. We can arrange a training program. Now, in this training program, see, you cannot expect somebody who has cleared CPT to next day immediately clear CA final examination. Is it possible? Suppose I clear my CPT with first rank, and then I tell now I will give CA final and clear my CA final immediately. Is that possible? No. Things take time. What you are doing? You are basically undergoing a training. You are undergoing a training of maturity in terms of understanding. Correct? So that's where you went ahead with intermediate. Then now you are into CA final. So all of this is a part of training. It is a gradual process. Which is what Kaizen costing speaks of. Small and incremental changes, small and incremental training will eventually make them skilled to manage all the stuffs which can be done in a much skilled and better manner. Are we understanding? So, gradual process by utilizing the concept of Kaizen costing. Samjhugudu? Cool. Then, large amount of categories of raw materials dumped by store at production floor. Also, the workers fail to differentiate among parts which appear similar. So, which is the concept that we will use here? A very much obvious concept called as just-in-time methodology. So, here there is no dumping. You will order only when required. Correct? So, there is not going to be any dumping. Plus, you will order the quantity, how much it is required, the raw material which is required, and then proper segregation will be done in the best manner possible. So here we will say that since materials are kept abruptly. So in order to ensure that this issue is resolved, which issue? That materials are kept abruptly, we will say that use the concept of just in time. By using the concept of just in time, you will order only how much is required. No unnecessarily pile up of work in process. So we will say order only how much is required. Based on the order that you are getting, only how much is required. Secondly, we will say that what did I say? I don't know, it just skipped my mind. So in any case, so order only how much is required. At the same time, we will directly put it at the production floor for the workers which require that. So we will combine this with Kanban also. Very recently we understood how JIT can be combined with a Kanban card system, so that there will be a Kanban card, number of Kanbans, Kanban size, remember. So we will order only required of the Kanban size or your EOQ, and then the consumption will be done accordingly, so that there is no unwanted stock lying on the production floor. Yeah, order only that much is required. And secondly, I said that no pile up of WIP will happen. This is the point that I just was remembering. No pile up of WIP will happen. So all of these points is what you have to write. A question that you may ask: sir, can we write it on our own? The main concept will remain. But can we write it on our own? Definitely that's what you have to do. Definitely that's what you have to do. Be rest assured. But write down the issue, write down a concept solution, explain that concept in 2-3 lines, connect it with what the question says. Simple, correct? Then last but not the least is what they are trying to say is, let's get into the concept of business engineering and artificial intelligence. Acha, one more point. This point will also be taken care by JIT. That large quantities have to be ordered, stock out doesn't happen. This can be taken care by the just in time combined with your Kanban card. I think this thing will be sorted. Last is your business engineering through artificial intelligence. So here we can say that information technology is required. What is required? Information technology. Now, information technology, if information technology is required, then in that case we will say value analysis is to be done. Secondly, value analysis is to be done. Secondly, we will use the concept of business process re-engineering, right? So through that whole process of business process re-engineering, again we will be in a position to manage all the stuffs which are available with us in the best manner possible. Radical improvement. Remember all of that, all those 4 points. We'll just write them. Again, I'm skipping something. Radical redesign, fundamental thinking, dramatic improvement, end-to-end business process. Yes. So these are the points that are a part of your BPR which has to be implemented. Value analysis, value engineering has to be combined. So what is value analysis? Value analysis means finding out what are the non-value added activities in your value chain. Find out what are the non-value added activities, remove them, only value added activities to be focused on. So all of that has to be done. Proper implementation of information technology, and I think we should look good. Are you understanding, guys? So again, as I said, it is a generic question answered by us. So what we did is we picked up all the relevant issues and answered them one by one. So first, components not available at cheaper rate. Use the concept of make or buy. Second, pricing issues are there. Always use the concept of target costing. Third, customer related complaints are coming. TQM and Six Sigma. Then unskilled workers are there. Train them using the concept of Kaizen. Materials are kept abruptly. Use the concept of just in time. And finally, you need to implement your information technology. Use the concept of value analysis and business process re-engineering. And this is how we will write a proper letter to our CEO telling them that please sir, implement all of these things that we have just said and learn and see how your business will grow times, multitude of times. Gotcha? Okay. So here we are. So let's see what ICA has written. First reason behind weak financial performance is highlighted by Mr. Swami that price of SAL's product Shah Sawari is much higher than the price offered by the competitors. So here we have said that we will use the concept of target costing as a management technique can be applied since market conditions are stiff and bargaining power of customers is high due to multiple competitors. Very valid point. Bargaining power high. Bargaining power is high of the customers because we have competitors who are selling the same product at a lower price. So customer will say I will go there. Bargaining power of customer is high. So we will have to reduce our price at least equivalent or little lower than our customer. Use target costing. Try to reach to that target cost and then things should look good. Gotcha? Okay. So hence price offered by such vendors should be considered as target price. And after reducing target profit from same target cost can be identified. Production operation facilities along with product need to be re-engineered to achieve such target cost. Second is your that instead of manufacturing all assembly components themselves, irrespective of the fact that these components can be acquired from market, Here we will use the concept of make or buy needs to be compared. Right? So, as mentioned earlier, major component of total cost in manufacturing is variable in nature, hence controllable. So, it is easier to control a variable cost than a fixed cost. Fixed cost will be incurred irrespective. So, it is easier to control variable cost, especially in this case. Let's do that. Then third and major reason is popularity of their product is declining. And what view we have taken? We have taken a view that obviously it is on account of quality. So what we will say is that assembled part is not belonging to model they purchased, and some customers say assembly is not as per specification provided. So we will say one way to look at it is quality. So TQM is management of entire process including planning process to meet customer requirements. I think I had given a much more detailed analysis for you. Using DMAT technique, define, measure, analyze, improve, control methodology of Six Sigma. Existing process can be improved to ensure customer satisfaction, reduce cycle time and reduction in waste also. Obviously that's what we are going to use Six Sigma for. Plus in making error-free products. Fourth reason is workers are unskilled, and for that, so here we can say TQM and underline DMAT Six Sigma. Next is requisite training. For that, Kaizen can be implemented and it will take time. We are ready to implement that. Correct? Then fifth and second major reason is large amount of categories of raw materials dumped by the store. For that, we can have a system of just-in-time with single piece flow. Very good. Single piece flow is what? Lean 5, cellular manufacturing. So, can we have that? Yes. So that unwanted raw material is not asked for from the supplier. Supplier will deliver only what we have asked for at the place that we tell. Bingo. The issue then will be resolved. Alright? Okay. Also, yes, using the system of Kanban, I think we discussed this also, based automatic supply, which depends on demand based consumption. So we will define a Kanban size and then order accordingly. Then there is a tuck time, which is turnaround time. It is the maximum time to meet the demand of the customer, which will also help to decide the speed at manufacturing facility. Cost benefit analysis can be done for reduction in storage cost along with opportunity cost saved. See, now if you are implementing just in time, then you are going ahead with the current scenario. What we have done so far, whenever just in time is there, we balance it out using a cost benefit analysis. That if I use JIT, then in that case, my overtime cost will increase. And if I continue with my normal process, then my carrying cost will increase. Let's do a proper cost benefit analysis and then take a decision. Lastly, they said sixth reason for low performance is old established business processes. For that, we will use the concept of value analysis and business process re-engineering. So value analysis can be done to ensure maximum value to customer by eliminating activities which are not value generating. And then process innovation BPR can be applied to ensure that there is a rethinking, radical redesign of business, end-to-end process, dramatic improvement is done so that there is a proper synchronization of all of this. Sanjigadu, are we clear everybody? And with this we will close the report and this question. I hope we are clear. I have also made a summary of this question, but if what you can do is just try to make a summary of the solution and WhatsApp to me on this number so that I come to know whether you have mastered the art of making summary as well. So what you have to do is, not summary, but at least what you have to do is write down this answer on your own now. Keep your answer open, no problem, but frame your own answer. Frame your own answer, because this is one question when you can frame your own answer, you have the liberty, because there is a concept which we know, we can explain it in our own language. Correct? So frame your own answer and WhatsApp to me. I wish we could frame your own answer and you could have just written it in the comments below, but nonetheless WhatsApp it to me on this number. If I have time and the time that you have WhatsApped me, it matches, then I will immediately check your answer and let you know whether you will get good marks in the exam for writing the answer in this way or not. How it is to be written, I'll tell you. First, speak of the issue, correct? So you can write down VP Marketing is speaking that selling price should not be reduced as our competitor is already selling at a lower price. Then write down solution that yes, we should also lower our price, and for that we will use a concept of target costing. Then explain target costing. Try to show the working revised selling price less margin. What we get is target cost, and then using that target cost we will try to ensure that we reach to our target cost, and then we are also competitive in terms of pricing in the market. Subject, are we clear, everybody? So this is what you will do. Write all the issues, explain them, connect it with the concept, with the whole case which is there, and WhatsApp it to me on this number. Awaiting your answer, right? See, take efforts. If you feel you are not going to take efforts, just listen to the lectures. That's it. ICI will give you exemption. Sorry, Pada. No ways that is going to happen. Efforts is what you have to take. I have given you a path, a direction. Now all you have to do is, it's like I have given you a plate. I have made the recipe and I have made the food for you. All you have to do is eat the food. At least do that much for me. Please, it will motivate me and you. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm waiting for your answers. Any other better way? Let me know. What I will do is, if I find your answer absolutely is written in the best manner possible, again I'm telling you, open your book and write, no problem. But write it systematically. If I find it best, I will post it on my Telegram channel with your name and location. And we have such a huge audience, I will share it on my YouTube community channel also. Awaiting your answers. Thank you so much. With this, first part of this question is done. So I said question 3 or this Shakti wala question is done and dusted. Done. Let's move on to the next question. Okay, with this we move on to the next question. A1. A1 question. No, is the name of the company that we are going to start with. Okay, so let's pay attention. Now, this company needs your advice as a management accountant in the stream of application of Kaizen costing. They have approached you. You as in when you become a chartered accountant, you. As of now, you are at a position where you should implement Kaizen costing in your life. How? I'll let you know. First, let's read the question. A1 Automobile is manufacturer of motorbikes. A1 is based in a country which recently became liberal and global economy. So we are, say 1991 is the year when our country also became liberal and global economy. LPG, as we all know, liberalization, privatization, globalization. So a country which recently became liberal and global economy. Hence, until the time when businesses in country was controlled by the government, and the government, in order to maintain price and domestic demand, regulates the market to maintain the uniformity in prices determined by the entity. See, even in India before 1991, everything was government controlled. Yes, you heard that right. There was something called as license Raj, which meant that if you wanted to start any business, if you wanted to start any industry, you would need licenses for the same. And for that, go to the government. See, even today you want, but things have become more liberal. Then you go to the government will, whether they'll provide the license or not. Then they had some pricing restrictions that you cannot sell anything beyond this price. All of that, too much restrictive in nature. And finally, liberalization. What is liberalization? You are not restricted with any of the things. The country is large enough with widespread population with high density. So they are speaking of India only. There is high demand for motorbikes as large population of countries in the age group of 18 to 24 years. They are definitely speaking of India here. A1 automobile enjoys reasonable market share. The new government in country believes in deregulating markets and allows the import of foreign motorbikes. This is what happened. Before 1991, if you wanted a motorbike, there was only one motorbike, Hamara Bajaj, only one motorbike. And that motorbike had a waiting period of 6 months, 8 months because it had no competition. Then started coming the competition from Hondas. Now you have so many bikes. Now you have a BMW bike. You have a Royal Enfield. Obviously, it has its production in India as well. But what happens is, one, when you have only one manufacturer, other, when you have foreign people, competing with you, at that point in time, the level goes up. So A1 automobile enjoys reasonable market share. The new government in country believes in deregulating market and allows import of foreign motorbikes. Now you will have to upscale your production quality, your pricing, your overall after sales service, right? Okay. Management team at A1 acknowledge that it at most needs to make changes to its process in order to respond the competition from foreign manufacturers. What happens is, foreign manufacturers have some high-end technology to their product. So probably we may need to improve our processes to inculcate that. Further, A1's motorbikes are now being seen as expensive product in comparison to the foreign competition because A1 motorbikes are costly. Currently, Finance Department uses traditional standard costing and budget variance analysis on the basis of standards set semi-annually in order to monitor and control production activities. So currently what you are using? Traditional standard and budgetary control system. Semi-annually you will check whether the standards that you had set are being met or not. Semi-annually means 6 months. In 6 months today's scenario changes so much, so it's too short a time. Management at A1 plans to improve its performance through use of Kaizen costing. So your management at A1 plans to improve its performance through use of Kaizen costing. So they have explicitly said that they are looking for Kaizen costing. Can you help us? Okay. So recommend key changes significant to A1's traditional costing system to support the adoption of Kaizen. And secondly, list the impact of implementation of Kaizen approach on the employee management at A1. A1. Alright, so now here we have to implement the system of Kaizen. See, Kaizen is simple. Small incremental changes applied on regular basis eventually result in big impactful things. That's what Kaizen is. Here I have the notes with me. Small incremental changes routinely applied. In my last session few days back, I had solved a sum on Kaizen. That time also I told you. See, every day if you are solving 2 to 3 sums, you will feel, hey, I am doing only 2 to 3 sums. But every day 2 to 3 sums routinely applied. Small incremental changes routinely applied over long period, 1 month. So say every day 3 sums you are doing. Every day, only 3 sums. So you will feel only 3 sums I have done today. Only 3 sums I have done today. Eventually, after 30 days, you will realize that you've almost solved a century of sums, which comprises of 3 to 4 chapters. Are you understanding? This is what Kaizen costing does to you. Small incremental changes, 3 sums a day, routinely applied. Every day you have to do. So 3 sums, small incremental changes, routinely applied every day. On a long-term period, 30 days for us, result into significant improvements. A century of sums, almost 3 to 4 chapters covered. Are you understanding? See, again, a simple logic here. Look here. 1 raised to 365 is equal to 1. If you are same as you were 1 year back, you will remain same after 1 year as well. So 1 raised to 365 is equal to 1. 1.01 raised to 365 is equal to 37. Just 0.01 change applied daily for a year will result into 37 times improvement. Every day you might feel 0.01 improvement is only happening. Every day you might feel 0.01 improvement is happening. But what it does is that on routine application, compounding effect happens and 37 is where you reach. Similarly, flip side, if 1 is reduced to 0. If 1 is reduced to 0.99 and this is applied, so 0.01 reduction, this will probably result into 0.03 or 0.04. Just look at this. This is what Kaizen is all about. Either you stay what you were, you will remain what you are. Increase your value addition, there will be a humongous change applicable significantly, which you will be able to see. And take a back step and see what happens. One back step routinely applied results into a huge deterioration in your quality in your work. And this is what Kaizen does to you. Gotcha? Okay. No, this is not some motivational lecture going on. This is a reality. So any question comes in Kaizen, you have to remember 3 questions. Small changes. Do every day, routinely applied for 1 month over a period of time. Results into significant improvements. Samjhigadu. Next, involve workers from multiple functions to work together. Now, see, in Kaizen, it does not happen that I will do my work and go. There is a team which works on the same. This is how Kaizen was, invented by Toyota. What happened is Toyota implemented the system of TQM and Six Sigma. Now, TQM and Six Sigma are big changes. So, they reduced the time to make a car from 20 days to 10 days. They reduced the time for making a car from 20 days to 10 days. Significant improvement. TQM Six Sigma was applied. Now, you have applied Six Sigma and TQM. Now what? So, should you now just relax that, okay, it will take 10 days to make a car? Toyota did not do that. Toyota applied Kaizen and reduced the time from 10 days to 7 days by implementing small changes. Ultimately, 30% of the time was reduced just by implementing Kaizen. 30% increase in productivity, 30% increase in profitability is huge, and that only because of Kaizen. Why? Because workers were involved. That now you think you are working at base level. See, always remember, at high level you just come to know of the major things. But at micro level, the workers are working and they know what happens actually. See, it is like your CA firm. In CA firm, the partner only gets to know the top level things. But it is the article who can come and tell that, okay, sir, see, this is the improvement which we can do. Sir, this is small thing that has happened. Now, this small thing we may feel, but incrementally it can become big. And as a result, these big scams like your Satyam scam or your Kingfisher scam, all of these have happened because of this only. Small things, small changes. Gotcha? Okay. Chalo. So, again, Kaizen speaks about continuous efforts to reduce product cost and improve product quality. 2 things. Product cost reduce, quality product improve. Kaizen focuses on cost reduction rather than cost control. Now, what is reduction and what is control? I have Facebook and Instagram in my mobile. I have Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp in my mobile. Sir, what I do is every day night only once I see Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp, every day night only once I see, sir. I have control on myself. That is called as control. But remove Instagram, Facebook and WhatsApp from your mobile. That is called as a permanent solution to social media stuffs. Are you understanding? So Kaizen speaks of cost reduction. Permanently we will reduce the cost. Whereas there is a concept of cost control, which is what your budget and standards do. They will control the cost temporarily. Sir, I will watch my Facebook, WhatsApp temporarily, only last in the night. Cost control. So there is a control mechanism that you have applied on yourself. At times, if you lose the control, gone 2 hours, you are watching Facebook, Instagram only, WhatsApp only. But if you have removed them, cost reduction, permanent, no problem. You will not get to watch, no scope of time waste. Permanent solution. Kaizen will give you a permanent solution. Standard and budgetary will give you a cost control. Gotcha, everybody. Set targets and see whether they have achieved or they are yet to be achieved. So please ensure that you are writing these points. Very important. I have explained it to you with examples. Write down the examples also. Rewind the video. Listen to it again. Write down the examples. You will never ever forget any of the concept which I have written here. And this is all adopted from ICI only. So not to worry. Are you understanding? Now, there are few suggestive changes which we have. So, they have asked us that recommend key changes significant to A1's traditional costing system to support adoption of Kaizen costing. So, what are the suggestive changes? Now, before we give them suggestive changes, we should at least tell them about Kaizen. So, that's what I have done here. 3-4 points of Kaizen, superbly applied, done. Now, suggestive changes. What are the suggestive changes? First is go from cost control to cost reduction. I gave you example, Facebook, WhatsApp. Remove it. Not that, oh, sir, I will see it only once a day, twice a day. No. Cost control to cost reduction. From temporary to permanent. So what this does is, this is moving from temporary pain to permanent enjoyment. Wow. Yes, this is what Kaizen will do to you if you apply it in your studies. Reduction in periodicity of setting standards. Currently, standards are set semi-annually, which means 6 monthly. We have to apply it either weekly or monthly. We have to apply it weekly or monthly. Samjhagadu? And then lastly important is employee participation. In Toyota, the days from 10 to 7 was reduced not by top level management but by lower level management employees, lower level employees who were working at shop floor. They were the people who gave suggestions and actually reduced the time duration, improved the productivity, improved the profitability. Employee participation is of utmost importance if you want to employ Kaizen costing. So, cost control to cost reduction. Reduction in periodicity from 6 months to check weekly. Check on a monthly basis what standard you had set and whether you achieved it or not. The world has become so dynamic. You cannot check yourself on a semi-annual basis. No, that's too far. Technology changes, fashion changes in this point in time. Sorry, weekly or maximum monthly. And last is employee participation. These are the changes which you will have to bring. You will have to employ more of participation from employees at all levels. Another change is from semi-annually, test it on monthly and weekly basis. Another thing, from cost control move to cost reduction. Subjugadu. Okay, and then impact of Kaizen implementation. What will happen? Employees will become solution providers. Staff motivation will increase because now they are empowered and there will be a total change in culture. The employee will be participative. The culture will become such that yes, we also want to ensure that things work in the way we want the direction. And that is what Kaizen will implement. Subjugadu, are you clear, everybody? So these are the things which we will need to employ in A1 Kaizen, and so that we will be able to reach to the pinnacle. Are we clear, everybody? Yes or no? So this is what Kaizen will do. Key changes to support the adoption of Kaizen costing concept. As I said, small incremental changes routinely applied, sustain over a long period results in significant improvements. In other words, it is a costing technique to reflect continuous efforts to reduce product cost, improve product quality and improve production process after manufacturing activities have begun. Thought process changes from cost reduction to cost control and focuses continuous improvement. Three things to take care of: cost control to cost reduction. As I told you, reduction in periodicity from semi-annually to a weekly or a monthly, and participation of workers in setting standards. Now, what impact it will do? Employees will increase, their thought process will change, they will cooperate more, they will work more. Implementation of aspects of Kaizen. So, how Kaizen will overall improve the productivity of the employees, and then a change in culture will happen. The employees will feel empowered, they will put in more efforts and better efforts to ensure overall development of the process and eventually of the company. Are we clear, guys? So yes, you will give you all 1 to 2 minutes. If you want, you can write down. And with this, we complete this question as well. You can just pause the video and write it down. Right? So this is where we complete the whole question now. I hope everybody is clear. Please copy. Please copy. You can just pause and copy. Okay then, so with this we complete today's session. I hope it was interesting, simple and waiting for your answers. Keep smiling guys, hasta la vista. Do share, like if you liked it. Thank you so much. Take care.